Just now there's a rumour going on about a Sony A9 prototype, which is like it was meant to be their DSLR, but the photo that they've put looks like one of their Alpha A7 kind of looks, like the A7R Mark III maybe. And it's saying it's potentially going up to 72 megapixels, so super high resolution, and possibly a whole pile of other stuff. So I want to suspect that the sensor and the tech inside this camera is going to be astonishing. And in previous videos, I've said that, oh my goodness, look at the A7R Mark II, that's unbelievable. Or was it the A7S Mark II, that's unbelievable, that's the camera I'm going to get. However, I have since then had the chance to play with a Sony RX100 Mark IV and also a Sony A7 Mark II. And the cameras feel great. They take fantastic images, no question about that. But it's just their, it's not their ergonomics, but their menu settings and their clunkiness. There's just something that's just not quite right. It's like for example here on this one, if this is what they're showing, the tiny microscopic record button at the side where your hand would be holding the camera, the weird kind of flippy out kind of screen that doesn't really do much, unlike a fully articulating screen that I have in Olympus and Panasonic. The menu system was just bizarre, and just its how to describe it? Its fluidity. It's such difficult things to describe. Its fluidity of use, even after having it for over a week, was still clunky as anything. It's just like there were so many things which just didn't quite work or didn't quite match up, or you're like, why is this setting not available here? I see no reason for it. That it's just massively put me off Sony. So the images are amazing, the sensors are amazing, the tech is amazing, but it's just not working for me at the moment, 2016. But I don't think it's just me. For example, if I go into there's a Facebook page for people in Edinburgh called the Edinburgh Photographers Exchange, where it's just we all like put our what we've got for sale or what we're wanting to buy. If I type in Sony, barely anyone has anything. There's a couple of lenses going for sale, but stuff which is just not selling. And where was this one? There's one guy, an excellent condition, looks brand new with the box, Sony A7. When that came out, that was £1,400 when that first came out, I think, in the UK. And it started off, he was trying to sell it for 500, and it's just constantly still for sale, still for sale, still for sale. Price dropped down to 450, and it's getting lower and lower. And there's not even been anything. It's just like Sony stuff is something which I think, like, it started off at 550. He's taken £100 off because he still can't get anybody to buy it. And just generally just nothing really selling. There's not a community of Sony users, and it's just such a small amount of people that you don't have the, like, even in Edinburgh there's only about 3 people that have got other Sony cameras, and most of them are trying to sell it. So yeah, for me, I just think just not yet until we have other photographers who are fully going, actually Sony's made this brilliant. I'm not interested at the moment.